International Media TV. Television that listens to you.
Hi, I'm Johnnie Burrell. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, everybody. Who's your next mayor? I just want to start by thanking Jan and Cecil Williams, legends in our community, fighting for our community, taking care of our community. Thank you. It means so much to have you here. Red, thank you for coming and DJing. Thank you to the Emporium, the former Harding Theater is now open for business. You know, there's so many people here to thank. People who are just really fired up and ready to go for this campaign. I am so energized by each and every one of you who've contacted me, who've called me, texted me, emailed me. This is how we're gonna win this campaign. People power! People power! And let me just say, I've been supervisor for the past 5 years. I'm so proud of all the things that we've been able to do. Many of you know I grew up right in this community. Utah, I saw Sean and others who grew up here. And as this community changed right before our eyes, I wondered what was happening and why were my friends and my family members leaving. And so when we build affordable housing in this community, I wanted to make sure that the people who live here had priority, and we passed groundbreaking legislation to make sure people in these neighborhoods have priority to get the affordable housing we build. We passed some of the toughest environmental legislation in the country. We pushed for inclusionary housing laws that add units for middle-income residents. We've done a lot of work. We've done a lot of work. And we have a lot more work to do. We have a lot more work to do because when I look at what's happening in our streets, we all see it, the challenges with homelessness, and GLIDE is at the forefront of working on that battle every single day. But GLIDE can't do it alone. GLIDE can't do it alone. We have to do a better job. We can't just work bureaucratic hours. We have to work in the middle of the night when we know people need us the most. We have to change how we do things in the city. If we're going to solve this homeless crisis, and this is a crisis like it's never been in San Francisco before, we have to think differently. We have to do things differently, and we can't be bureaucrats in the process of saving lives and changing lives. Tell you. Now you guys know I'm a little rough around the edges. So as much as I'm a people's person and I love people and babies and cats and dogs and everything else, I also think that it's important that there's accountability. I think that there's important that we work together, but there's also expectations. I was really fortunate. You know, my grandmother, she's like, if you want to live in this house, you got to go to school, you got to clean up, you got to wash dishes and everything else. Now, I didn't want to do that stuff, but she made me do it. And as a result, here I am. And so, a big part of my platform, you know, is accountability. Accountability for the programs that are being funded to do this work. Accountability for making sure that we get our streets clean, that we do make our streets safe, and that we work harder than ever before to be creative about the solutions that we need to change the city for the better. And let me just say this. We talk about ideology in San Francisco. We talk about other people who are running for office in San Francisco who are saying who they represent. Well, for the folks who don't fit in any camp, I will be your mayor. I don't care if you're progressive. I don't care if you're moderate. I don't care if you're black or you're white or you're pink or you're purple. I don't care who you are. If you're a San Franciscan, I'm your mayor too. Because we are stronger together. We are stronger when we stand up to fight together. We are stronger even when we have disagreements. We can still come together at the end of the day and work towards a common goal of solving these problems in our city. So tell me, are you with me? Tell me, are you going to fight with me? Are you going to walk those precincts? Are you going to roll up your sleeves? Are you going to make those phone calls? Are you going to come out the pocket and give me some money? Because that is how we are going to win this campaign. That is how we are going to make sure that we control what is going on that's going to change lives. The work that we need to do, the places we need to be, what we need to do is going to be about our work together and not separately. And so I am so excited to be here tonight. And I'm looking around this room, it looks beautiful. I see residents from District 5, I see folks from Fillmore, I see people from Oaktown, I see people everywhere. And I know that there is no stopping us if we stick together and we take this momentum to June 5th. And when that day comes and the announcement is made, guess what? We're going to see the results that I'm the mayor of San Francisco. I'm the winner of San Francisco. And after we win this campaign, each and every one of you is going to help me run this city and make it a better place for everybody. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the Emporium. Thank you to the community members who have supported me for so many years. Thank you to my friends, I see Tammy, who I went to high school with. Thank you, Tammy Lamb, for being here. Thank you to my colleagues, Asha Safai and Supervisor Katie Tang. And let me just say this. There are going to be a lot of things that I'm going to do as mayor, but my 3 top priorities. Number 1, homelessness and the quality of life. We are clearing out tent encampments as we speak, but we're not just telling people to leave. We're providing them an option, a place to go. We're doing this with compassion. Number 2, housing. You all know I grew up in public housing, but what happens to those middle income residents? Where's our middle class in San Francisco? Our priority has to be making sure that there's housing from all income levels, not just market rate, but what about everyone else? Housing. And finally, public safety. Public safety, making sure, because it's happened to me right in front of my house, we address this car break-in situation so that people aren't dealing with a lot of these neighborhood crimes that are ruining the quality of life for our neighborhoods. These are going to be my top 3 priorities, and of course, dealing with everything else that is going on in the city. And hopefully you can help me get there one day at a time, one vote at a time, one precinct at a time, one day, every day until June 5th. Are you with me? Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Let's get to work. But not tonight. Let's have a good time. Thank you.